Ringo TV Reactions. Back at you again with another one. You already know what it is. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. Let's get down to business. So, what we're going to pretty much talk about is the industry. You know, the industry is evil. It's a satanic place. We tried to bring you the truth of what is going on regarding the situation with Jamie Foxx. Unfortunately, a lot of people just don't get it. You know, they just don't understand the severity of the problem. And this is why I want to talk about this. The industry is evil. Jamie Foxx and the blue checks. Pretty much these people are robots. That's the best way I can explain it. The blue check marks, the blue check robots exposed. This AI technology stuff is running rampant. I'm going to do another stream right after this one where we're going to discuss that. I'm going to show you so you can see for yourself because you think that I'm crazy. But the situation with Jamie Foxx got a lot of people blind and dumbed down. Salute to everybody coming in. Just click the like button one time. You know what I'm saying? We do this every single time I go live. You already know the drill already, right? So we're talking about the industry and how they are trying to do damage control for Jamie Foxx. I noticed that on his Instagram, right, the recent video of the clone that was uploaded on Jamie Foxx's page, I noticed that the blue checkmark people have arrived. Yeah, the blue checkmark people. These are people that have been cloned. These are industry robots, agents. They pop up out of nowhere and they post comments. But where were those people when Jamie Foxx was in hiding? Where were all those people? Where were all those blue checkmark people when Jamie was in the medical facility and they never, you know, made any YouTube videos, no Instagram videos? They never even talked about him. And so it's like, I'm trying to figure this out. I'm trying to figure out where all these people come from. So I want to go through a couple of things so that we could examine a lot of these comments. I want to really examine a couple of these things because I didn't see these people, you know what I mean? And these people didn't visit him. Normally when people are sick, right, they go to the hospital, they visit you, you know, but for some reason, these celebrities were nowhere to be found when Jamie allegedly had his medical emergency, right? So now, what exactly is going on in this situation? Well, again, the blue checkmark people, you know, like The Rock. You know, The Rock, he made a post under Jamie Foxx's, you know, video that he posted, saying, I'm gonna bear hug you, bear hug the F out of you when I see you again. So hold up, you mean to tell me, Mr. Rock, you didn't see Jamie Foxx since his medical emergency? What's going on? So let me get this straight. So he's in the hospital allegedly dying, right? The rumor was that he was paralyzed, partially blind, had blood clots and various other issues due to the potion sauce that I'm pretty sure you took, Mr. Rock, right? Because what I'm getting here is all the people that took the potion sauce, all of them have the blue check marks and they all got to come out of the woodworks because this is how the industry do their damage control. In other words, with the content that I'm pushing out, all of these big platforms, I mean, The Rock have like about hundreds of millions of followers on Instagram, but what the fuck has he ever done for you in your life? I'm just keeping it a buck. See, now, again, excuse my language, but at the end of the day, I'm angry, and I'm angry for a very valid reason. I'm angry because these industry people pop up when it's convenient for them. And it's sort of like clout chasing off of Jamie Foxx's return because none of you were around when I was making all my content. None of you were visiting him in the hospital. I mean, you even have Will Smith in the comments. Like, why are you even there? Why didn't you visit Jamie Foxx when he was in the hospital? Hypocrites. See, ladies and gentlemen, I don't follow none of these people because I'm not starstruck like a lot of you are. I don't really care for these people because at the end of the day, they're all puppets for the industry, and they all had to take the so-called rituals to join the fraternity of the satanic industry in order to get that check. You have to understand that. You know what I mean? You have to understand that. So I just want to scroll through these comments so you can see a couple of the people that pretty much was in attendance, right? So, we got The Rock, you know what I'm saying? He's there. You got Will Smith, all blue check marks. None of these people were around when the clone found a woman's purse, right? Nobody's talking about that. Notice this, ladies and gentlemen. No one is talking about the fact that the news media, TMZ, they all published these videos claiming that Jamie Foxx allegedly saved a woman's purse, right? Nobody's talking about that because that's a totally different person. It's definitely not the person that we saw in that video on his Instagram. The Jamie Foxx that's on the Instagram right now is very MAGA, slim, and for whatever reason, he looks pale, like he lost blood, a lot of fluids, a lot of weight. And up to now, we still don't know exactly what happened to Jamie Foxx. Now, I'm trying to figure this out. What's the secrecy? I'll tell you what the secrecy is. He's not real. He's not here. And that's the secrecy that they're trying to hide. Because here's the thing, fam. When someone has some sort of medical condition or whatever the case is and they overcome it, the greatest form of joy is when you can testify to the public on exactly what happened to you and how you overcame. But the reason why they're not telling us exactly what happened to Jamie Foxx is because he most likely had some complications due to the syringe, the so-called potion sauce, the so-called pandemic mixture. Do you understand me? Because the secrecy is too advanced. The secrecy, it just doesn't make any sense. Like, why are you hiding what happened to you? Why are you hiding these things from the public? What was so bad? What was happening to Jamie Foxx? I mean, you got Michael B. Jordan in there saying, "I love you, brother." But where the fuck were you, bro, when he was at the clinic? Where were you? I'm tired of this, man. Let me tell you something. Look, I gotta keep it 1,000 because these people are fake, bro. These people are fake. They come online to clout chase off of Jamie Foxx. And at the same time, they're doing damage control because remember, the more blue check marks you see, the more it look like, wow, the real Jamie Foxx is back. And you got Michael B. Jordan here. You got Will Smith here. You got the heavy hitters in the building. So surely this gotta be real, right? No, what you don't know is all those people are agents of Satan. Boom. Look, ladies and gentlemen, when you have loved ones that are in the hospital, right, and you really got love for them, what do? Put it in the chat. I want to see. What do you do when you have loved ones or people that are friends and you got respect for them, love for them? What do you do if they're down and out and they're in a hospital? What exactly do you do? I just want to know. Maybe I'm slow. Maybe that's what it is. If I'm slow, then, hey, I stand to be corrected. I just want to know from the chat to see if I'm still human. I just want to know. Let me see. Young Savage, Shirley, they said, okay, you visit them immediately. You go visit them. Yeah, of course, you go visit them. Yeah, it seemed like people saying the same thing. You go see them. You're by their side. You know what I mean? You send them a postcard. You do things like that. But none of these actors and these celebrities, none of them did anything for Jamie when he was in this particular medical facility. They didn't do anything. You haven't heard anything about one celebrity pulling up and actually visiting. Oh, TMZ, Will Smith visits Jamie Foxx. You didn't hear nothing about that. You ain't seen nothing about that. Everything was all secrecy. You know what I mean? Everything was secrecy. We did another video the other day with Christopher Duncan, I believe his name is, the guy that played Braxton on the Jamie Foxx show. And for whatever reason, that particular brother said that if he knew exactly what happened to Jamie Foxx, he wouldn't even tell the public what happened. Well, that's exactly how the industry is. Everybody is in secrecy. Why? Because they all took the oath. They all serve the Baphomet. This is what they do, fam. So when you go to Jamie Foxx's page and you see all these blue check marks, understand that these people are those industry robots that we are trying to make you understand. Because again, In the industry, all of these people are robots. All of these people have sold their soul, and they all got to do what they are told. In other words, their commander-in-chief would tell them all, go to Jamie Foxx's page and all of y'all posts. Where were all of those posts the other day? Where were all those comments the other day? Why now, out of the blue, everybody want to pop up now? What about when Jamie allegedly saved a purse? What about when he was playing golf? What about when he was on the yacht? What about when he was playing pickleball? Where were all of those celebrities? They were nowhere to be found. You understand? Because they don't even care. This is all business with them, fam. They depend on you to be dumbed down so that the money train can continue to flow in. A lot of these so-called actors are not even here anymore. What you're seeing is replicas and agents and clones and different AI versions and artificial intelligence and videos that have been mastered and remastered and doctored and edited together to give you a visual representation of that which you thought was Jamie Foxx. So what they're doing is trying to do the damage control. And this is what's happening right now when you really think about it, you know? And it's sad. It's really sad. You know, this person here, I am Tabitha Brown. Oh, God, we thank you. What God they talking about? What God is Tabitha talking about? She's talking about Lucifer. That's right. That's right. That's right, fam. Listen, a lot of times when you see people saying, oh, God, we thank you, they're not talking about the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. They're talking about their God, the God of Lucifer. That's who they're talking about, fam. And that's what you have to understand about the industry. Notice, Jamie Foxx's video clip got 1,500,000 likes, nearly 1.6 million likes. Could you believe that? That's 1.6 million blind people that are dumbed down and blind, have no clue what's going on. And it's interesting because if you click to see who liked it and who's in the comments, it's so funny how the industry is all wired together. All the different platforms you might be following, all the different platforms that are associated with Satan, they're all in there. But none of these people had nothing to say while Jamie was in that clinic. None of them were there. You know, those are the kind of people that sit in the clouds somewhere watching my live shows, paying attention to the things that I'm talking about. And then they try to make me think that I'm crazy. No, we're not buying that mess. And this is why we got to expose these people. Justin Timberlake. Love you, Fox. Justin, where were you when Fox was in the clinic? I don't recall you visiting him. I don't recall you sending him a postcard, flowers. I don't regard you doing anything. You know? Wow, LL Cool J. Isn't this interesting? LL Cool J, another blue checkmark robot, says, so glad to see you back, my brother. Really? So you're glad to see he's back? But where the fuck were you when he was in the clinic? This is what I'm trying to say about the industry. You know what I mean? This is what I mean about how fake the industry is. Because like I said, when you have loved ones and you really care about them and they're facing death, you would visit them in the hospital because you never know. This might be their last time on earth. So you want to see them for the very last time. But none of these industry personnel have went down to see Jamie Foxx. Why? Because he's not there. That's why they didn't go see him. And just because you see these people posting does not mean it's them. Why? Because other people are controlling their platforms too, just like they're controlling Jamie Foxx's platform. If you think in a heartbeat that Jamie Foxx is running his own platform, think again. He got to get permission before he can post anything. Did you know that? Did you know that when you're a part of the industry, you just can't go on your IG and just post what you want? You didn't know that? You have to get permission on what you can and can't post, because everything you post must be in line with the agenda. It must be in line with the system so that we can program the people to be indoctrinated in the belief systems that we want them to follow. And that's pretty much it. So when you see these blue checkmark robots appearing in Jamie Foxx's Instagram posts, these are sent agents, sentient beings, demons, agents of disguise and dark lords that come in the form of text with blue check marks to make you believe that, wow, LL Cool J is here and wow, this person is there. But none of these people were in the clinic visiting him. None of those people took it to social media to publicly talk about what they think is wrong with Jamie Foxx. You see, everybody was literally quiet. I mean, think about this. Hollywood is in strike right now, but yet you got all of these people so happy to come over here right now. Why? Why are they doing this? And it's interesting how each one of these celebrities got a bunch of likes under their comments. But if I was to go in there and say, I don't believe none of this, I ain't gonna get no likes. Nobody will show me no love. Why? Because I'm a party pooper. I'm going against the grain. You see what I mean? And this is how the industry is wired, fam. It's crazy. Notice this. Corinne Foxx. Isn't this lovely? Daughter of so-called the clone, Jamie Foxx, has finally appeared in his comments section. Wow. So let me get this straight, Corinne. You came to his comment section to say, I love you, Dad. How touching, how sweet that you have to post that you love your dad in the comment section when you could just go visit him and tell him that to his face, right? You can call him up, right? You were not there to post when, AJ Benza said that your father allegedly was paralyzed, partially blind, and had blood clots. I don't recall you commenting on that. I don't recall you making a public statement regarding those allegations. For some reason, you went ghost and you held yourself in the shadows. But now all of a sudden, because all of the blue checkmark robots came out, right? Now you want to show face now. Guys, you cannot believe these blue checkmark people one bit. Stop looking up to these people as if though they're of some sort of importance. You, the people, are more real than these agents that you see on social media. Trust and believe that. Lance Gross, let me see what he says. We love you, man. It's not often we get to have these types of second chances. You, sir, are loved, bro. I hope you feel it. Really? Where were you? You didn't go to the hospital. You didn't send a postcard. You didn't even make a video. But you got love for him, right? That's fake love. Industry love. All of this stuff is staged, fam. Kevin Stage. Yeah, your name very fitting because all of this is staged when you really think about it. See, my job as a party pooper is just to pretty much rain on their parade because their job is to, shape public opinion and do damage control because they know Jamie is not looking good right now. They know that there's a lot of discrepancies here. Again, ladies and gentlemen, just to give you a recap of all of the transpiring events that took place, Jamie Foxx was seen out in the public pretty much on a yacht, having a good time on a yacht. But he didn't have no time to text none of you. He didn't have no time to go live on Instagram to say, hey, guys, I'm doing well. I really appreciate you guys for the love and the support. He didn't do that. You know what I mean? Then we saw him, allegedly, saving a woman's purse. My goodness, this guy was out and about, in Chicago and pretty much found a woman's purse. That's right. He found a woman's purse. And for some reason, he looked like he weighed about a good extra 80 pounds in that particular video clip. But for some reason, I don't know. I just don't get it. I'm trying to figure this out, right? Let me see if I can pull this up real quick. Let me see if I can pull this up because, maybe it's just me. I'm just trying to figure this out. Let me see this. Let me get a little screenshot right here because something is just not right. Something is definitely not right with this particular Jamie Foxx. I'm trying to figure this out. And nobody's calling out the fact that he had the filter on. Nobody's calling it out but me. I'm the only one that's letting the public know that he had a filter on his face. You know what I'm saying? Trying to make him look like he's crying. He was never crying, fam. That's a filter. I'm a videographer. I'm a professional. This is what I do. You know what I mean? I've been doing this for years. But one thing I don't like is when people are deceiving the public, Even in the video, Jamie said that people out there saying that he's a clone or something along those lines.
You know, some people were talking about I'm clone. Well, check this out. Just kidding.
Now, I'm just playing the audio. I'm not showing the video. You can see the videos. I got videos all over my platform with this already. I don't want to keep it on the same thing. But my point is, he made a joke acting as if though he's a clone. Why? Because he is a clone. Again, they put the truth in plain sight and they make jokes out of it. And you just turn a blind eye to it because you think that these people are sincere. You think they're good when they're not. They're deceiving you. You understand? This is the face of deception, fam. I mean, he's supposed to have a goatee, but half of his beard on the other side is missing. Come on now. You gotta put the puzzles together. You gotta read through the lines. You gotta see these things. You know? You gotta ask yourself, where's his eyebrows? His eyebrows, you know, for some reason, you know, they just disappeared. For some reason, they're just not there. You know, I'm just asking questions. You know? They're gone. It's like, you know, he was bald the other day, but today he has a fade. I'm trying to figure it out. You know? Trying to figure it out, man. But again, I'm the bad guy. You know, I'm always the bad guy for asking the questions. You know, they never really liked anybody that asks questions. And this is why the most dangerous man on the earth is a black man that actually asks questions. Very dangerous. You know? So I'm trying to figure this out, Jamie. All these people with the blue check marks that are appearing on your page, right? Why none of them visited you in the clinic? Why none of them, you know, showed love, like real love? You know, they didn't do that. So who are these people? You know? I'm trying to figure it out. That's all. I'm just asking questions. Don't get upset. I'm just asking questions, fam, because I'm trying to figure out what went wrong here. You know, I'm really trying to ask questions because you never told us exactly what happened to you. It would be very beneficial to the public if we know what happened to you. That's very important. You know, you need to tell us. Shout out to Omar for the $1.99. Appreciate you. Shout out to Great Phil Buster for the $20 support. Says hit the like button. 500 plus here and less than 300 likes. Hit the button. Shout out to Willington for the $20 support. He says if this Jamie can't do Wanda, it's not him. I would disagree. The reason why I would disagree respectfully is because you have to understand something about a clone. A clone can do anything that the original can do. That's the whole purpose of cloning. When you have a hard drive from your computer system and you want a backup copy, just in case, then you would make a clone of that hard drive. And everything that's on the other hard drive, the original, normally is on the clone. And that is a fact. So when someone is cloned, understand that they take on the same nature and everything else of the previous model. That's just how it is. It's similar to people that have replica cars. It look like the car on the outside. You see what I'm saying? It really do. Some people just can't tell the difference. So you got replicas and then you got the authentic thing. The authentic thing would be the original. A lot of these clones out here are the replicas. They look like, they have certain features, they have certain qualities. It's just that this particular version of Jamie Foxx, this model of Jamie Foxx, I don't know what this model is called. Maybe this is the T27. I don't know if this is the AJ14. I don't know which model of Jamie Foxx this is, but we have seen several different models of Jamie Foxx throughout the past week. And I'm just trying to put the puzzle together because it's really crazy out here. It really is crazy. And we have to talk about these things because if we don't, right? If we don't talk about these things, we're going to get in trouble. Again, Jamie Foxx was supposed to be playing golf, right? Okay, what Jamie Foxx was that? Because this Jamie Foxx right here looked like he got major problems. But yet this other Jamie Foxx on the left was able to swing a golf club, playing golf at Top Golf, having a good old time, but he ain't have no time to text none of y'all. He ain't have no time to go to IG Live and say, hey guys, I'm well. He ain't have no time to do that, but he was watching the scoreboard, right? Think about that. I'm just asking questions. I want to know what exactly is going on because something is fishy out here, y'all. Something is fishy. Remember, Jamie Foxx was over here, y'all. That's right. Jamie Foxx was at Topgolf having a great time the other week. And for whatever reason, he never thought to himself, let me go to IG Live and let me talk to my people. Let me tell them that I'm thankful for the prayers. I'm thankful for all the love. He didn't do that. Oh, no, he did not do that at all. What he did is he just went over here and just said to himself, you know what? I'm just gonna swing and play some golf and have a good old time. Even though all the people online are worried about me, who cares? That's what he did. Why? Because the powers that be told him not to come out. The powers that be, his handlers, they said, no. We don't want you to come out. We don't want you to address the people. We don't want you to do anything. Again, ladies and gentlemen, always look at the signs. Look at the signs, the hand gestures. This is Jamie Foxx letting you know who he served. But notice the beard. Notice the beard, fam. You got to look at the pieces. You got to put everything together. You got to make sense of all of this stuff. You understand? You have to look at the beard right there, and then you got to go over here, and you got to kind of figure it out. Like, wait a minute, let me see what's going on here, fam, with this. Let me see. Hold on a second. Where we at? Where are we? All right, let me see. Is this it? Yeah. Where's the rest of the beard, fam? It's like something ain't right. I'm just trying to figure it out. What's going on? You understand? Something ain't right. Something is not right here, fam. Y'all can't see it. You know? Just the other day, you were bald. Today, you got a fade. Half of your beard is missing. Your eyebrows is missing. You seem like somebody's holding a gun to you. You know what I mean? You still didn't tell us what happened to you. You look very weak. And I don't mean weak in the sense of like power, but you look weak, like unhealthy, right? You look maga, thin, like you lost a lot of weight and a lot of blood. And they had to have you on like different blood transfusions and various other things. See, Jamie, you owe it to the public to tell us exactly what happened. Because again, AJ Benza in my previous streams that I did I think I did this last month, I believe. Yeah, I did this about last month. AJ Benza basically said, and he went on the Dr. Drew show, and he said that Jamie Foxx is paralyzed, have blood clots, and partially blind. This is what AJ Benza said. So I'm trying to figure this out. If AJ Benza said this, because he said he had an insider that was at the clinic that tipped him off on exactly about your health conditions. And he explained to Dr. Drew the situation. So I'm trying to figure this out. If you and your daughter is aware of AJ Benza putting this information out in the public, why haven't y'all sued him for, I guess, misrepresenting you? Because he was very thorough with what he said. He was very believable, too. And a lot of other people began to talk about it. But y'all never gave no pushback. Y'all never said anything about it. I'm trying to figure this out, you know? Because you have addressed a few things in your recent uploaded video, not your live stream, because you didn't feel it was worthy to go live to show the people that you're live. You did a pre-recorded video, right? Pre-recorded, right? He did a pre-recorded video, fam. Look, ladies and gentlemen, you have to understand that they live, you know, Rowdy Piper tried to tell y'all didn't want to listen. Y'all thought he was crazy. I'm here to tell you they live. You have to keep your eyes open. You got to put on the glasses so you can see that they're out here. I've been trying to tell you this for a long time. You keep hating on me. You don't want to click the like button. I mean, think about this. You got 700 people over here, but only 300 likes. You want to know why? Because the other few people that are there, the other few hundreds that's there, those are the blue checkmark people. That's right. The blue checkmark people. They're in the clouds right now, watching, looking, lurking, trying to figure this thing out. They're trying to figure this out because they understand that I am literally sharing the secrets. I'm sharing the truth on exactly what's going on. I'm trying to make the public understand what they did to Jamie Foxx. And they don't want you to know They don't want none of y'all to know the truth. They don't want you to know. Again, look into those eyes and understand the prize and the surprises that they're trying to pretty much put on you. This man is no longer here, in my humble opinion. And I don't believe anything that I'm seeing and hearing, because we had several different models of Jamie Foxx that was out here. I'm just asking the questions. The guy that was at the SUV that found the purse weighed at least 200 and something pounds. The Jamie Foxx that they gave us yesterday on Instagram is a MAGA-looking, thin, malnutritious Jamie Foxx. So who authorized the release of those videos to the public to mislead all of us into believing that Jamie Foxx was out there doing good? Come on. Come on, y'all. So the public, the news media and TMZ basically lied to us. See, I take those things very serious. Maybe you like being lied to. I don't like being lied to. I don't like being deceived. And I think that the powers that be was trying their best to keep this situation with Jamie Foxx under wraps. And they fed us a bunch of propaganda and lies to keep us, preoccupied with, he's good. Leave him alone, Ringo, man. He ain't no clone, man. That's Jamie Foxx, man. Come on, man. He ain't out there doing none of this mess. When the man is probably gone already. You have to understand that. I mean, think about this. The turnout for the movie, they cloned Tyrone, wasn't really good. You know what I mean? That's why they released Jamie Foxx, because of my content. I've been putting out this information trying to wake the people up. And hopefully y'all stuck to y'all guns and haven't been hypocrites. I hope y'all haven't been hypocrites, y'all. You know what I mean? Don't go and see that film. You know what I mean? Let the box office and these people at Netflix and all of them know that we're not going to support the madness. You know what I'm saying? Either you let us know exactly what happened to Jamie Foxx, and then we'll reconsider. As of now, we don't know what happened to him. And it could mean... it could be bad for you, because let's just say hypothetically that Jamie Foxx went through what he went through with his medical emergency due to the syringe, the potion, the pandemic sauce, right? Then that means that if you're a person that took the potion, that took the shot, right? There's a possibility that you might come down with issues later on in life. And knowing what happened to Jamie is very important. But for some reason, he's not saying. What's so secretive about what happened to you, Jamie? I'm just asking questions. Why the secrecy? Why the secrecy? That's the part that is a red flag to me, because it just doesn't sit right in my spirit that as a celebrity, as a comedian, musician, singer, that you would hide what happened to you and you don't want to release it to the public. I think you owe the public that bit of information. But again, your handlers already told you if you speak about it, they're going to most likely do whatever they got to do to you, which I believe maybe they probably did already. That's why you've been cloned. Shout out to Wellington again for the $10 super chat. He says, "You phony, never resist us. Jamie had a clipboard when he started out." Wow. It's really sad, man. It's really sad that people just don't see what's happening here. You know? Let me see. Shout out to Wellington again for another $10 super chat. He says, "Let a clone do songs or comedy of Jamie for an hour." I already explained this. A clone can do all of those things. A clone can do all of those things. That's the problem. Remember the movie Face Off, where the guys switch faces and they were able to take each other's, places in life. Remember the episode of Jamie Foxx that we did the other day. We did a full live stream where we revisited an old Jamie Foxx episode from the Jamie Foxx show where he had a clone, where it was a guy that had robbed a jewelry store and he looked exactly like Jamie Foxx. And there was a scene in there where they were trying to prove whether or not who's the real Jamie Foxx. And they were like, the real Jamie Foxx know how to sing. And Jamie said, "Yeah, hold on, let me do this for you." And he started to sing. And then the clone started to sing. And if not, the clone sounded better. And it made them all shake their head because they couldn't figure out who was the real one. Why? Because they all had the same talents. So you don't want to go by, well, if he can't do comedy, then he's not the real. You'll be surprised. You will be surprised. The clones can mimic all of these things because just like AI technology, they're able to have a database in their mind where they can transfer all of your brain knowledge, all of your memory, everything into an android, some sort of robotic type entity. And they can literally be you all over again. You know what I mean? Like I said, after this particular stream, I'm going to do another stream where I'm going to show you the proof because a lot of you may be in the dark about what's going on. The AI technology will take over. I believe that a lot of you are going to get deleted by these AI entities because I believe that they're going to use them for hit purposes. In other words, if there's somebody that they want to delete, right, they're going to send an AI after you. They're going to send one of these artificial intelligence after you, and they're going to delete you, and it's going to be clean. Nobody's not going to know that it even happened to you. This is the future. This is what they're going to do. It's very, very scary. It's very dangerous. This is why we got to talk about it, because nobody wants to talk about these things. Everybody want to stay in silence and be quiet about it. Nobody don't want to talk about the real. And this is why we have to share this information with you so that you can wake up to the knowledge of what's happening here. Because a lot of people are in the dark and they don't know what's going on. They really don't. And I want people to wake up. I want people to see the truth. Because if you stay blind, they got control over you. They're going to always control you, you know? So let's get back to this, these comments. Let's see more of these comments here. And let me see. Make sure you get the likes up on the video, fam. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Let me see. Shout out to Willington again for another super chat. He says, David Chappelle forgot a friend that he never could. Well, I don't know about that. You know, you got to bring receipts when you make a claim. You got to bring receipts to the court of public opinion. You have to bring receipts. This is why I tell people, if you got information about anything, you got to send it to my Instagram. I'm not an Android. I'm not AI. I don't know everything. I'm not everywhere at one time. You know, it is what it is. And also, you have to understand something about AI. AI is not 100%. You understand? AI can make mistakes. AI is still in the development stage. So I understand you're trying to make a point. At the same time, they have clones that are identical. And they're already in the industry. They use them in the acting industry all of the time. It's a money train. You have to understand. They use these artificial intelligence to pretty much finish movies faster because they can have about 6 clones of Jamie. And they could be doing multiple scenes with these 6 clones. They could finish a movie in a week. 1 week, the movie's done. Why? Because of all these different clones. All of these clones. This is why back in the day, they would have certain people playing double paper. You ever wonder why? So that they could finish the movies faster. You know what I mean? So they would get stunt doubles, people that look like them, favor them in some sort of way. It's to get the movie done faster. You understand? They're trying to close the deal. They're trying to get the motion picture out there to the public. So the longer it take, the more money, the more people they got to pay hourly. It's just a problem. You know what I mean? So they're trying to limit that. And they're going to eventually take away jobs with the AI technology. We're going to talk about that in the next stream. Let's see. Jennifer Garner. Jamie, love doesn't even begin to describe how all of us feel about you. I'm grateful you are on the other side. Interesting. Let me see. Some other person comes in. Wow, Cisco. Isn't this interesting? Cisco is in the building. Isn't that the one that sang the thong, thong, thong? Is that him? Is that him? The Cisco? I don't know. Maybe you can tell me. It looked like that's him. I don't know. Maybe those of you that might follow him, hey, it is what it is. I don't know. But I see the little dragon thing there, so I'm guessing that would be Cisco. It says, we love you, bro. The dragon is always around if I'm ever a part of your call log because I would never forget us singing together on my porch in Cali. Isn't this interesting? The dragon, the beast, Pay attention to the code and the signs of the times on what exactly they're trying to say. It's very interesting. Let me see. Willington post another super chat. It says Jamie is said involved in that what is that? That Fugi fugitive case. Again, you know, you're saying stuff that I have no clue what you're talking about. If you have information, look, ladies and gentlemen, you have to understand something. I'm not AI. When you come into the comment section and you post anything, right? You cannot assume that I know exactly what you're talking about, like I'm a computer, right? You have to make sense of what you're saying by sending information. Ringo, here's some information. You may want to look into this. And don't send me no YouTuber videos because I'm going to block you if you do that. I'm just letting you know I receive hundreds of messages a day. I have no time to read all these messages. So when I click on a message to read it and it's bull crap, I block the person right away because I get messages every single day and people send me garbage and I got no time. You know what I mean? There's only a few people that send me messages, and every time they send a message, I know their message is good because they send proper information. When you send info to my Instagram, it has to be from the horse's mouth. It got to be raw material that is useful for commentary. I do not watch other YouTuber videos that are speaking on a story. I don't waste my time doing that. I'm a content creator. I'm not a content regurgitator like a lot of people that watch my material and then they try to go do similar content because they figure, oh, it's working for you, that it'll work for them. No, it's not. You're not blessed to speak like me. That's the difference. Right? So if you got any information regarding some involved in some fugitive case, whatever that is, you got to send the information to me so I can look into it because I have a life, I have a family, I got various other things that I do. I don't have time to be in every single details that's going on around the world. That's why it's up to people to actually share the information at the Instagram page. Because if you post stuff in the chat, I'm never seeing that. Trust and believe that. If you think I'm sitting here reading every single comment, you got to be kidding me. There's no way I can speak and read the comments at the same time. You understand? I'm not AI. But some people believe that every comment they post that I'm sitting there reading every single detail. If you notice, I'm reading super chat comments. You understand what I'm saying? Because it stands out. And a lot of times people don't understand that. They'll be like, yo, Ringo, you ain't read my comment. I post so-and-so. I didn't see your comment, fam. I tell you, hundreds of people are commenting. People are talking. People are sending messages. I cannot see everybody. That's like you trying to DM Jamie Foxx on his Instagram. Do you really think he's going to respond to you? Come on. Do you really think he's going to, you really think he's going to respond to you? He's not even responding to none of y'all right now. Think about this. Everybody is on his page posting comments, but Jamie Foxx is not even in the comment section posting comments towards anybody. That's crazy, man. It's crazy. Whatchamacallit, shout out to Willington. He says, you're a good podcaster. Super chats must be brief. Appreciate the support. Again, if anybody have information, send it to my Instagram. Don't expect me to respond to you. Don't expect all this other stuff. I'm a busy man. I don't got no time to play. Understand that. Some people just don't understand that. Some people think that because they respond to me or they send me a message that I owe them something in terms of responding to them, having this conversation behind the scenes. We're not doing that. You know what I'm saying? I don't got that kind of time. You know what I mean? And some people they do things for attention a lot. I can tell when somebody doing it for attention and then they're not really trying to send info. They're doing it for attention because they want to have like this private conversation. I just put those people on the block list because, again, you're wasting my time. You know what I mean? Respectfully. I have a lot of things to do. You know what I mean? I don't like when people play games. If you have an agenda, make it very clear. You know what I mean? That way I know exactly where you're coming from. Like I said, I got certain people that they send me information all the time, and I know who they are. You know, they send information. I know their information is good. It doesn't mean that they get it correct 100%, but I know that their information is good, useful information for content. And they don't sit around saying, yo, Ringo, you never respond to me. You never do this, because they understand that I'm busy. But every now and then I may respond to them because they're official. But if you're new and you send me info and it's not good, I'm blocking you. I'm just letting you know up front. So don't get upset. Don't get in your feeling. Right? Arsenio Hall. Really? Arsenio Hall also posted on Jamie's Instagram post. Again, all of these people, and you could tell who cares about who, because Arsenio Hall didn't get that much likes on his post because probably people not really feeling him right now. They're like, who's Arsenio Hall? Who's that? You know? I mean, back in the day, Arsenio Hall show was popping. You know, I mean, it is what it is, but it's 2023 now. You know, a lot of times people today, they don't even know who you are anymore. And respectfully, I'm just saying, you know, it is what it is. Notice this person, Tracy, what is this? Ellis, whatever. She's saying at Jamie Foxx. Now, think about this. She's trying to get Jamie Foxx's attention so that he could respond back. But normally, he's not going to respond back. And this is the thing that I'm trying to figure out. It's like you got all these people commenting, but Jamie is not responding to nobody. You know what I mean? Like, he's not responding to anybody. And that's a problem, fam. You know? Let's see what else we got. Okay, so let me see who else we got here. I have to click that little thing there so that it could load up. It looked like it went back around. Arsenio. So hold up. Jordan Sparks. Sending an abundance of love to you and your family, Jamie. All of this is fake people, man. All these people is fake. The champ is here, truly our GOAT. Sending so much love, brother. Fake love. All these people is fake, fam. All blue check marks. You know what I'm saying? The industry is so fake, man. Listen, I don't see how anybody go crazy over these people, fam. These people are all clones and robots too. And that's something that we got to talk about later on too. You know, a lot of these people, MC Light. What? MC Light? Wow. You are loved and appreciated far more than you'll ever know. We miss you and we're still praying for you. Praying to who? Who you praying to? Who are you praying to? Because we know the industry don't serve the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Y'all serve the devil. I'm just calling it what it is because nobody on social media calls it what it is. You know what I mean? The industry people serve Satan. You know, it's just the facts. I am what? Delicious, whoever. What is these people, man? Happy to hear from you. God is good and you be blessed in your continued recovery and healing. Healing from what? You know, normally when you go to church and you testify that the Lord is healing you, you normally tell the congregation and the people exactly what the Lord has healed you from. That is what makes it a testimony. You understand? Normally when you're healing, right, and you're thanking God, you tell the people exactly what you are healing from. But Jamie can't tell you because it involves the potion sauce, y'all. I'm telling you. I can guarantee you, Jamie's issue that he had involves the potion sauce, the injection. Because I can't think of something that's so bad that you can't utter what happened to you. Because based on what AJ Benza said in the video that we reviewed with his interview on Dr. Drew, he said that Jamie, and these are his words. This is AJ Benza. AJ Benza's words. AJ Benza's words go the following. It says that Jamie was forced to take the potion. Forced to take the potion while on the movie set of Back in Action. And this is what he said, fam. And what's crazy is Ice Cube, and I ain't saying that Ice Cube spoke about Jamie Foxx. Ice Cube have not made any videos talking about Jamie Foxx. So all of these clickbait videos that you find on YouTube where people are saying that Ice Cube is exposing the industry on the fact that Jamie Foxx didn't take his medicine and all this other garbage, that's all clickbait. You know what I mean? Stop letting these people deceive you. You know what I mean? But there's a video that Ice Cube talked about how in the industry on these movie sets that they're now requiring you to take the potion sauce. You really got to take the potion sauce to be an actor now? Like, are you kidding me? And they would not make you get in the movie unless you get the potion. You would think that in today's day, as of right now, that this nonsense would be over with, but they still pushing this potion. Why? Because they want to take you out. They want to take you out, fam. You know, a lot of you, from the 9 to 5, it is what it is. You know, they told you if you don't take this potion sauce, you ain't going to be able to get your, you ain't going to be able to keep your job or whatever the case is, and you had to comply, but you didn't have to. You could have just said, you know what, I'm done. You know what I'm saying? I'm finished. I'm not going to keep doing this. And to Willington, I'm not going to keep reading all your comments if you think that I'm, going to keep reading your comments. I'm just letting you know straight. You know what I mean? I'm not going to keep doing this. It's one thing if you post, a couple of super chats and you post a few comments, but I'm not going to like read every single thing you post. Like, oh, let me post $2, $2, $2, $2, $2, $2, $2, $2. I'm like, we're going to read everything. I'm not doing that. You know what I mean? I'm just telling you straight, All right? I'm not going to do all of that because it's it's like it's a distraction. I'm trying to communicate to the people and it's just a constant distractions. So it is what it is. Just communicate with the audience at this point because we're not going to continue to do that. I'm just letting you know respectfully, appreciate your support. At the end of the day, I can't be fake. One thing about me, one thing you can understand about me, ladies and gentlemen, is that I'm very thorough and I'm straightforward and I say things straight. I don't beat behind the bush. I don't do that. Like some content creators, like if they see somebody supporting, they kiss ASS, they do all this extra stuff. I don't do that because the way I see it is this. If you really rock with the work that I do, right? You respect me as a man. You respect my decisions. You respect how I move. If you get in your feelings and think that, well, I gave a super chat, you're supposed to do this and do this, you're in the wrong place. You're going to learn really fast that you cannot buy me. That's not going to work. Now, if you rock with the platform, you support because you want to keep the lights on, you want to support and see us grow, then, A, we can work together. I respect that. But if you're trying to, like, I guess, get attention, and then if it don't go your way, now you pull your support, then that means you were fake the whole time. I'm from the streets, so I know how to judge things. I'm just saying because I had that type of stuff happen a while back, and I had to regulate the situation, let people know, we're not going to play those kind of games. You know what I mean? It is what it is, fam. So when we look at the industry, ladies and gentlemen, we have to understand that there's a lot of fake news, fake reporting, and we have to ask the real questions. You as the audience that are viewing right now are supposed to be asking one question to Jamie Foxx, and that is, what happened to you? What happened to you? What happened to Jamie Foxx? That's what I want to know. That's what I'm trying to figure out, fam. I'm trying to figure out what's going on, And it's sad. It's really, really sad, fam. What happened to him is the question you have to ask. Don't be so blind by the fact that you see him appear on social media and you think that's him. Don't do that. You're falling for the okie doke. You got to ask yourself, what happened to him and why? Why he haven't come out to tell you? Think about it. That's what you have to ask yourself, fam. You have to ask those questions because if not, you're going to fall into the emotional side of things and be like everybody else, like robots, just going along with the get along gang, And it just doesn't even make sense. What happened to Jamie Foxx that put him in the hospital? What happened to him? Do anybody know? because he never said. And if it have something to do with the potion sauce, and a lot of you folks took the potion sauce, he owe it to you to tell you what happened. But they're not going to say it. Why? Because it'll alarm the world. Are you listening to me? It will alarm the world if Jamie Foxx came out and told y'all it was the potion sauce that put me in that clinic. The whole earth would shut down. So they basically told him, shut up. You know what I mean? And they, like I said, the man is no longer here, in my opinion. I just don't believe the man is here no more. You know what I mean? I don't believe he's here no more. I'm just calling it what it is, because I've seen too many different versions of Jamie Foxx, and to me, it's just interesting on the fact that nobody's calling it out. Nobody's asking questions like, wait a minute, all these different Jamie Foxxes are different, you know? And nobody can see that, you know? I'm trying to figure it out, fam. I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. So let's go back to the stuff here and see what we got. Where Willington went. Did Willington get offended or something? See, this is what I mean, fam. You know, this is why I say things and I do things straight, because a lot of times people, I just don't get it. It's like people be getting mad, and then it's like I don't get it. It's like you speak about something straight, you show yourself to be, you know, a stand-up person, and they get upset. I don't understand this, fam. You know? We found you deep and we subbed. What do you mean we? Who's we? Who's we? Because I know that the industry has money. So I that's why I said what I said earlier. You know what I mean? Because, you know, people that are multimillionaires, you know, $10 is nothing. I mean, you know, with all those super chats, you know, you could be doing $100 super chats. You know what I mean? That would be way better. You know what I'm saying? That will definitely speak volume. You know what I'm saying? You do that, I'll definitely read those comments. But you get what I'm saying. You know what I mean? You said we found you deep. Who's we? I'm trying to figure out who's we. You know what I mean? I'm trying to figure this out, you know? Because I thought you were offended because of what I said. Because a lot of people, they get offended, they get mad. I keep telling people I'm a grown man. And if you don't see, look, you have to let people understand things, because the point that I'm trying to make is, if you super chat, right, it doesn't necessarily mean that I'm going to read your comment. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean that I'm going to read your comment just because you super chat. I try to do that to be interactive with the audience, but sometimes it gets out of hand. Sometimes it get out of hand where, because I've seen this happen, and you know, people will, they'll keep posting like, you know, $1.99 or 99 cents. I'm not gonna keep saying, hey, thanks and salute for the 99 cents, and hey, thanks and salute for the 99 cents, and thanks and salute for the 99 cents. I'm not gonna keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? You know, you put something in the collection plate that's meaningful, that makes sense, okay. You know what I mean? Again, I'm not like these other content creators that kiss ASS. I just don't believe in doing that. I believe in talking straight. That way people understand exactly where I'm coming from, and there's no sugarcoating. That's just how I am. You know, it's no disrespect. It's just that you have to regulate situations. I don't want to be doing things where I feel like I'm being forced to do it because somebody, you know, put $2 in the collection plate. And then, because I had people that do that. They'll hit me up on Instagram and they'll be like, yo, Ringo, I hit your super chat with $5 and you never read my comment. I'm serious. I'm serious, fam. I had that done to me probably about 15 times. About 15 times. And I didn't like it. I didn't like when people do that, fam. Because it's like, so hold up. You think that you're entitled for me to like read your comment? No, the super chat was never designed for you to post and then the host read your comment. It was never designed for that. Content creators would read your comment if it actually is beneficial to the discussion. You know what I mean? And they try to salute you to be interactive with the audience and so on and so forth. But sometimes it gets to the point where content creators feel pressured that they got to keep doing that in order to maintain a steady flow of someone supporting their show. I don't work like that. I work with the mindset of, if you rock with the work that I do, you're going to be supportive of the work that I do regardless, because you know how I am. You get what I mean? That's just how I believe it is. So, you know what I mean? If Willington continues to post super chats, you know, I already said I appreciate your support. You know what I mean? I'm not going to keep repeating myself over and over. That's my point that I'm trying to make you understand. I'm not going to keep doing that. Because at that point, I sound crazy. You know what I mean? It's almost like you want to hear, and I'm not saying that's what the person want to hear, but that's how it feels to me. It's almost like you like hearing my voice saying, thank you for this and thank you for that. How many times you want to hear me say thank you? You know what I mean? If you did it a couple of times, salute, appreciate you. But that's about it. I'm not going to keep doing that over and over and over. You know? It is what it is. Respectfully. You just got to understand the situation. Because you have to understand, when you're doing a live show, the people come to hear me talk about the situation with the industry is evil. They really didn't come to hear me keep thanking everybody 1,000 times. They really didn't come for that. And it's like, it becomes a distraction. And I try to tell people that, look, if you're going to support the stream and you planned on donating $100, just put $100 in the collection plate and done. You know what I mean? just put the $100 in the collection plate and done. You know what I mean? Don't kind of like try to branch out the $100 support in multiple comments. Just put the whole comment, you know, the whole thing in the collection plate. That way it's a done deal. I always tell people to do that. You know what I mean? And they don't, I don't know. It is what it is, man. Hopefully somebody learned from that. You know what I mean? Because I'm not trying to discourage you from supporting. I'm just not going to be here kissing your ass. You know what I mean? I'm just being straight. You know what I mean? You're not going to hear anybody raw, this raw when they speak. I'm just thorough, and I can't help myself. You know what I mean? I believe in letting people know what the deal is straight. I don't like to sugarcoat nothing. You know what I mean? So when I'm looking at the situation with Jamie, that's why I'm thorough, and I'm calling all these different entities out in the industry that are showing fake love. I mean, this delicious woman, she's not really delicious at all, you know, but she thinks she's delicious for some reason, you know? And I don't trust nobody in the industry, because I understand that all of them are agents. You know, the Keith Sweats, the blue check marks. Again, bless you, brother. All of these people are agents. Trust me, they're in the clouds right now watching my live stream right now. I promise you. The entities, the AI technology, all of them are in the clouds right now watching my live right now. Trust and believe that. They're here. I know they're here. Jimmy Kimball. Wow, Jimmy Kimball. Best video of the 2020s? Really? So let me get this straight. Jamie's video that he uploaded is the best video, but he never told us exactly what happened to him, Mr. Kimball. Is that what you're saying? It's crazy. General something says he's not a bot. He's a super chat sender. When did I say he's a bot? See, do you see what I'm saying, people? Do you see how it is when you talk, people have selective hearing, they hear other things? When did I say that person is a bot? I never said that person is a bot. I never said the person is a robot. What I said is that if you think about how many times that person posted a super chat, he could have did that with one shot. Think about that. He could have did that one shot. It's not necessarily to keep, you know, it's like if you plan on, that's like you go into a homeless person, right? And you plan on giving them a plate of food. But what you do is you come there with a plate and it has a chicken. So you hand them the plate. Then you come back 10 minutes later with a spoon. Then you come back 10 minutes later with some rice. Then you come back 10 minutes later with a bottle of water. Then you come back later on with some salad. Then you come back later on with a napkin. Fam, you could have just gave them everything one time. Like, seriously. It's crazy. I don't even know who that delicious woman is, to tell you the truth. I don't even know who she is. I have no clue who these people is. No clue who they are. You know what I mean? It is what it is. So again, if you want to support the show, it is what it is. All support is going to the work that I'm doing here. Let me see. For no fame on YouTube is your equal. You guys are good at it. I disagree. Nobody on YouTube is my equal. I disagree with that. I disagree. You understand? And please avoid promoting other people's names in my live chat. All right? Or else I'm going to have to just pack you up. Respectfully. Because I don't like... matter of fact, let me delete that comment right there. Respectfully, I have to delete that comment. I'm just saying. Because it's like you trying to promote somebody else in my live chat. I don't like that. You know what I mean? That's disrespectful. It's one thing if you say something about me, but to say that somebody is equal, that's disrespectful. Nobody's equal to me, and I'm not equal to nobody else. I'm unique. I'm who I am, you know? You're not coming here promoting anybody's platforms or whoever else on YouTube, because my subscribers, right, they're not going to go elsewhere and subscribe just because you do that. You have to understand that. Because what you just did, and I'm warning you, I'm just giving you this warning straight right now. I'm really highly suspect of who you are now, because I almost feel as if though you did all of that just so you could try to promote somebody. And I'm trying to show you this is how real I am. It doesn't matter how much support you gave. Once you get out of pocket, I'm going to regulate you. You know what I mean? It is what it is. That's just how it is, fam, because it's like you're trying to direct traffic to somebody else's page. That's not going to work. That's not the way you do it. You know what I mean? You could have sent me an Instagram message by saying, hey, Ringo, you know, I like watching your videos and so videos. But when you do that in my live chat, that's disrespectful. You see what I'm saying? You don't do stuff like that. That's out of pocket. So don't ever do that again. You know what I mean? And to those that's saying ignore him, you don't ignore anything. That's disrespect. You regulate that. That's the problem with society. We let people do things and we don't regulate situations. You got to let people know exactly what it is, because a lot of times, again, respectfully, people will support the platform and then they think that they could just do whatever they want and say whatever they want. And I can pick up on things. You have to understand, I literally am able to teach on these things, and I can see through people's motives. You know what I mean? Because he just tried to promote a channel that literally is very small, right? And he's trying to bring traffic towards that place. I never seen that person supporting my work. I never seen that person coming over here hitting the super chat. I never seen that person hit a Cash App. You know what I mean? So I'm regulating that situation because I know exactly what they're doing. A lot of times people will do that stuff and they'll put somebody's name because they want to direct traffic over there so their channel can grow. That's not how you do things. If you want somebody to shout your channel out, then why don't that channel individual come over here and hit the super chat and actually support the work that I do? Now, check out the person now right here. The person says, then refund the bread. We said such and such and such. V-Dub, just block that person one time, because that person obviously the person came over here for an agenda, literally for an agenda. And it is what it is. You could just pack that person up, get them on out of here, because this is exactly what I'm trying to show you, ladies and gentlemen. This is exactly what I'm trying to show you. Now, put a 1 in the chat if you can see now why I do what I do. You see what I mean? Do you see, ladies and gentlemen, how easy that was? Do you see how I'm able to read people? This is what I mean. Notice the disrespect. You see the disrespect? Do you see how once you start demonstrating yourself as a man, once you start representing who you are, that you can't be bought and that there's not going to be no promotion or none of that nonsense, all of a sudden the demon come out of the person. Do you see why I tell you who the industry is? This is what I mean, ladies and gentlemen. And those be agents from the industry. They got money forever. None of that money means anything about, so refund the money. Refund what, fam? You the one that's pressing the super chat, not me. Refund. These people tripping. I didn't ask you to come here. You came here and you started throwing money around, and then you played yourself. You got regulated. We packed you up. You got to get on out of here. Getting in your feelings. And see, this is what I'm trying to show you, fam. That's why, see, a lot of you that was saying, ignore him, leave him alone, don't say nothing. Do you see what happened now? This is why I speak, fam. You cannot come in here with disrespect. And this is why I try to tell you, brothers, when you come on a platform, you got to show respect. Now, do you really think any of my subscribers is going to go to that other channel and subscribe over there? They're definitely not. And to all the people that are on the platform right now, don't even go over there. You know what I mean? Don't even waste your time, because it's most likely another copycat that watched my platform. You know what I mean? Real spit. It's like people got to know how to show respect, fam. All I do is show respect, and I teach other people. Respect is the most important thing you can do as a man. You don't disrespect another man on his platform and get out of pocket. And this is why I keep telling you why I roll solo. I don't rock with none of these people like that, fam. You know? People be thinking they can buy you, fam. They really believe that. They really think they could come up in your platform, start throwing money in the super chat, and somehow it's going to buy them some sort of entitlement. That's not going to buy you nothing here, fam. You know what I mean? And you could get in your feelings all you want. You the one who's donating. You making the free will choice. I'm just regulating the situation because I can see the writing on the wall. I'm in these streets. I can recognize when somebody trying to buy their way in. I can see it. You know what I mean? That kind of support I don't need, fam. That kind of support we don't need. That's like you walk up into an establishment. That's like you walk in a casino, you spend 5 bands in the casino, and then you get out of pocket, they pack you up and get you up on out of there, and then you crying. You're the one that's getting out of pocket. And you're doing that type of nonsense in front of 864 people. Come on, fam. That's crazy, man. That's absolutely crazy, fam. But hey, it is what it is, man. Let me get back to the content. Focus on what we got to do. If anybody else want to come in here with the disrespect, we're just going to pack you up respectfully, because all of that nonsense is uncalled for. It's uncalled for. I mean, I regulated the situation and I warned the brother, but then they still want to come in with the disrespect. And see, this is what happens with black men all the time. You know what I mean? It's no wonder Jamie Foxx got allegedly deleted already and got cloned. You know what I mean? And it's just so sad, man. It's so sad. You know? And it's like, you come, yo, I'm telling you, man, one thing I cannot stand is people that flash money. I cannot stand that, fam. I cannot stand that, bruh. That's not impressing me. That's why I said what I said, because look, if I know I'm going to support a brother's show with $100, right? I'll just put $100 in the collection plate and keep it moving. But if I'm posting over and over and over and over, I'm trying to be seen at this point. At this point, I'm looking for attention. You know? And that's not good, man. That's why I regulated the situation and called it out, because I'm trying to teach the audience that's not what you do. If you here and you watching my show and you like my content, right, and you want to hit the Cash App or the Super Chat to support the show, then do so from the heart. Don't do so because you trying to buy some sort of attention. Attention is not for sale over here. You know what I mean? It's not. You cannot buy attention. You can't buy friendship. You cannot buy nothing from me. You know what I mean? I don't think people understand that. When you support the show, I reinvest what you support back into the production. You understand? So if you're not interested in building, then don't waste your time trying to be fake. I just like to know who is supporting my broadcast because I can read spirits, and people think that I'm some joke. I can read you at the door, just like I'm reading Jamie Foxx and all of the blue checkmark people. I can read anybody that's in the chat. If you come in the chat posting anything, I will begin to read you. And once my antenna and red flags start going off, I'm going to regulate the situation because I'm going to try to figure out, wait a minute, why this person keep doing it? This person keep posting. Why this person is promoting somebody else's page? That's disrespectful. You know? That's very disrespectful. That's like you're doing an interview on Nike.com and you promote Reebok or you promote Adidas right on the air when they was alive. Fam, they're not going to do business with you no more because you just gave Adidas promo, and they might have to just edit the video because it's just not cool. You know? That's all I'm saying, fam. I really wish that people understood what respect is all about. You know what I mean? I really wish they understood that because some people, they just don't get it. Shout out to Jada702 for the $1.99 support. Right? Here we are trying to focus on this issue here, and instead we're having a lesson on something totally different, which to me is good because it's content at the end of the day. Thanks to that person, that just helped me out because now that's a teaching lesson for others because others will look at the live stream and they'll be like, okay, Ringo, I appreciate all of that because now I know how to go about supporting the show and what I should or shouldn't do, which is actually very offensive. Yes, you're right, Ringo. What that person did was offensive because you did regulate the situation. You gave him a warning, and he still came back in to do the same thing, which means that was his agenda the whole time. That's right. That's what I'm saying. That was his agenda the whole time, to promote somebody else's page. But the person that has that page is not over here supporting me. You know what I mean? We're not going to do that no more. We're not even going to do that at all. So, back to the case here with Jamie Foxx. Jimmy Kimmel is in his comments. All these players in the industry they're showing their support. Right? All these different people. Who's this? It's Clifton Powell. A bunch of different blue check mark people, man. Is that Gabrielle Union? I don't know if that is. It says Gab Union. Is that Gabrielle Union? The one with the dude that got the rainbow sun? Is that her? That's her? Somebody said, yeah. Shout out to Kenny for the $1.99 support. Said I respect the work ethic. Wow, so that's her saying, love you, man. Where were all these people to visit Jamie Foxx in the hospital? That's the thing that I'm trying to figure out. And see, brothers and sisters, this is why I tell you that you got to roll solo. Like, I roll completely solo. I don't hang with nobody. I don't play none of those games because I don't trust people like that. You know what I mean? That's just the cloth that I'm cut from. You know, back in the day, you know what I'm saying, the drug dealers and the people in the hood back in the day when I was a youngin' coming up in the game, they taught me these valuable lessons. They told me, bruh, roll solo. And I used to always wonder, what do you mean roll solo? They said, you mean don't talk to nobody? No, it's not saying don't talk to nobody. Just know how to move by yourself. And don't get so connected to people because people will betray you and people will turn against you. And not everybody that hang around you is really true. And it's a principle that I follow. And it's so easy for me to read people because of the game that these cats gave me from back in the day. They sat me down and gave me the game, and they taught me how to read people. They taught me to recognize when somebody's a liar, when somebody's doing something for attention, when somebody's doing something because they looking for some clout, when somebody's doing something not because they really rock with you, they just seeing that they can get something from you that can benefit themselves. You know what I mean? So I'm able to pick up on that energy real quick because I was around guys that were thorough. So it naturally is in me to pretty much understand how to move in these streets. And this is the way I've always been. That's why it's easy for me to call stuff out. Normally, when I'm calling stuff out, people in the comments, I can't understand what's happening until you see the results. At first, a lot of you were probably like, Ringo, leave it alone. It ain't no big deal. No, it's a big deal because y'all don't see it yet. I'm trying to bring it out so you can see the truth. Because when you real, when you keep it official, when you thorough, a person can't act much longer. Eventually, the real person is going to come out. They're going to take the mask off. The clone is going to come out. And this is how you bring out the true nature of a person. You got to keep it 1,000 with them. And some people just can't stand a person that's that real. Because in the industry, you got to kiss ass. You have to understand that. In the industry, you got to bow down to people. You got to be nice to everybody. You got to, hold doors. You got to do this. You got to do a bunch of stuff that you don't want to do. You know what I mean? A bunch of stuff. Matter of fact, who's this dude that said this, man? Tekashi, wait, is it Tekashi? Yeah, Tekashi 6ix9ine, right? Tekashi 6ix9ine is seen in a video on YouTube, right? Where he was talking about the industry. And he said in the industry, they're going to make you do things that you don't want to do. They're going to make you do things that you don't want to do. You're going to have to go to those meetings. You're going to have to text that person. You're going to have to show up to that show. There are things that you're going to do and you don't want to do them, but you got to do them. And that's how it is in the industry. You got to kiss ASS in the industry. You got to do it. You got to hang around people you don't want to hang around with because it's good for publicity. It's good for the cameras. And the industry is fake. Don't believe none of those people that you see in Jamie Foxx's comments. They're not real. They're fake. None of those people care about one another. They don't. They just paid to come through and show face and keep it moving. That's just the way it is, fam. Yeah, the whole industry been cloned. That's the point that I'm trying to make. And I'm going to show you in my next stream that I'm going to do after this one. The industry is totally cloned. And there's a lot of fake stuff going on. And we trying to make you understand how real it is. And I don't want you to be the kind of person that kiss ASS, fam. If you're in the clouds and you learn anything from the stream, I hope that you are here to look at that little interaction in the live chat, because it'll teach you a valuable lesson in life. Because a lot of times you'll have people that come around you and they'll appear like they're supportive. They'll appear like they rock with you. I mean, they'll even say, I love your work, but really they don't. They don't respect you. Remember, one of my principles as a man, especially when I'm talking about regarding relationships with women, as a man, if a woman don't show you respect, it means she don't love you. Now, a lot of content creators on YouTube steal my talking points because they're not original. So they constantly watch my broadcast and they gain certain knowledge and information, and they run to their platforms to try to regurgitate what I've been taught. But they never give me no shouts. They never give me no flowers, no nothing. They try to act like they're intelligent like me. None of these content creators on YouTube can do what I do. They can't. You understand? They come to me for the inspiration, and then they go to their platform and they never give me my flowers. You know what I mean? This is how they work. So what I'm trying to make you understand, that in life, you're going to have people that's going to come around you, act like they're supportive of you, but they're really not. They don't like you, but they're going to act like it because they're trying to get something out of you. Be very careful with those kind of people. You'll have people that'll say, hey, guy, I want to invest money in this business that you're doing. They're not really trying to invest money in your business because they like you and they want to help you grow. No, they want to be able to control your business. Because if you can have top investors that are investing in your company, then you're going to treat them a certain way. And now it gets to the point where they bought you. Now you feel you're under obligation to talk to them in a certain way, to invite them to certain meetings. Before you know it, they own your company. Why? Because you've allowed someone to come in and buy you. Don't ever let that happen to you. You know what I mean? Learn how to regulate things and always speak straight. Don't sugarcoat. Stop feeling like you're offending somebody by being thorough. I'm cut from a cloth that just speaks straight. We don't sugarcoat nothing. We don't have no time. You know what I mean? I don't know you. I'm going to speak straight because I don't know you. I don't know who you are. I don't know who sent you. I don't know where you from. You know what I mean? You could be the ops. You could be the agents. You could be the powers that be. You could be the feds. I don't know who you are. You understand? And I know how the industry works. The industry want you to sell your soul for $1. So if they can pay you, they think they own you. Nobody owns me, fam. I'm not under contract with nobody. Yeah, there's a lot of people that would look like they're supporting, but they're not supporting. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to teach you. You know, they'll look like they're supportive, but they're not supportive. Because the truth is going to come out eventually. That's why I wanted you to see. That's why I kept talking, because I wanted you to see what I'm trying to show you. I wanted you to see the reality of that so that you don't think I'm a bad guy. I wanted you to see it in real time. How people show their true colors. You know what I mean? And it's petty, because it's like, is it really worth it? It's not even worth it. It's petty. It don't even make no sense. It's childish. You know? Let's see what else we got. Got a lot of different people. Just a bunch of blue check mark folks that are in here. Jermaine O'Neal. God is good, and I pray that he continues to bless you. So happy to hear that you are doing better and things are getting back to normal. Where was these comments when he was out there saving purses and playing golf? None of these comments were around. That's what I'm trying to bring to you, fam. These people are all actors. And again, the same way they were controlling Jamie Foxx's platform by posting stuff is the same way they do on all these other platforms. If you think that all those other platforms are being controlled by those people, think again. They're not. You know? These people are, their platforms is being ran by somebody else. You know? Let's see what we got. Happy you're back and more blessed than ever. What do you mean more blessed than ever? Consider it all joy when you go through trials. Look at this person posting scriptures and all this other mess. When was the last time Jamie represent the Most High? Come on, man. That's why you don't trust the religious folks, because they just a joke, bro. They just a joke. Team Jamie, we are so lucky to live alongside you and your talent. Man. Let me see. Wow, that's a good one. Let me see that. Hold on. Let me see this. Somebody said something here. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Wow, check this out. This person right here named let me see. Toker says they cloned Tyrone, came out, and then he comes back on Instagram looking like a clone. Wow. That's a good comment. Now notice that, ladies and gentlemen. Notice the problem from Toker. Notice Toker is not a blue check mark. That's an actual human being. Everybody else with the blue check marks, those are all robots, AI. The people that are without blue check marks, right? A lot of times you're going to have the human element. This person said they cloned Tyrone, came out, and then he comes out on Instagram looking like a clone. Crazy. That's a real human right there that you can count on. You can count on their comment. You know? That's crazy. Praise be. Continued healing. Healing from what? Fam, I would not be praying for somebody if I don't know what they're dealing with. That's just crazy. This person, God loves you and all this other stuff. People always being religious with this God loves you stuff. God only loves those that keep the commandments. I don't know where y'all began that mess from. But God, thank you for the truth. Congrats on your recovery. Hope this is not a clone. Uptown Girl official said, hope this is not a clone. At least she's smart enough. Notice how much likes she got. 23 likes. Wow. That's all the likes y'all gave her? Notice, because she said what she said, she don't get no likes. She don't get no likes. But everybody liked the blue checkmark people. The blue checkmark people, and I'm talking about the major celebrities, they get all of the likes. It's crazy. You know? Let me see. I'm just kind of scrolling through the comments just to see what's going on with these people, man. Because it's like all of the blue checkmark people, their comments is pinned to the top. You know what I mean? Everybody else's comments is on the bottom where you can't see them. I mean, this would have been nicer to hear before the yacht video. Wow. Wow, that makes sense. Notice the likes. Only 4 likes. Notice the likes, y'all. 4 likes on a comment that makes sense. The person says, I mean, this would have been nice to hear before the yacht video. That's true. It's true. He should have been here before the yacht video. Before the golf videos, before him saving a woman's purse, because it's fake. Why nobody's talking about the fake videos that the news media and TMZ released? All those videos are fake. Because the Jamie Foxx that you're seeing on his Instagram appeared to be a sickly, thin, light-skinned, half of beard, no eyebrows, Jamie Foxx. Totally different from the Jamie Foxx they showed us in videos. What's going on? I'm just asking the questions. You see what I mean? I mean, they sending their agents to my platform, but that's not going to work. I told you, we're very thorough over here, and you can't buy me with anything. It's just not going to work. You know? Been calling you my nephew for years, so thankful you're going to be all right. Really? So you didn't go see him in the clinic if he's your nephew? You didn't see him in the hospital yet? I'm telling you, people blind, fam. People are blind out here, man. That's the world we live in, fam. People are so blind. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable how blind people are. But, yeah. I'm going to go grab me something to eat, and then we're going to come back. We're going to talk about this AI situation because I got to show you the proof. When I show you the shocking proof, you have no choice but to be a believer after I show you the proof. After I show you the proof, you will become a believer, and you're going to see everybody else on YouTube start pretty much doing the same thing. You're going to see, right? But it is what it is, man. We're going to break this thing down. If you haven't already, click the like button. Let's get these likes to 1,000. It's very important that you do that. You know what I mean? To support the work. It is what it is, fam. And if you want, those of you that follow my scooter platform, Ringo Motor Vlog, tune in, let's see, in the morning. I'm going to be going live on my Ringo Motor Vlog to pretty much expose the scooter company Wepad. As you know, in New York City, we have certain rules and certain laws that allows us to record phone calls. It's pretty much called the one-sided party law. Once you understand that law, it's not the same in every state. But simply what that means is that, let's say if I'm on the phone with you, right, and you don't know that I'm recording you, I'm within my right to do that in New York, right? So if you're a business and you call me and I'm having issues with your company and your service and I record you, under that law, I'm safe. I'm pretty much okay. And I can expose you for your business practices if I'm not getting that proper service. Now, in every state is different. In some states, you have to get consent. Now, where it goes wrong, where people don't understand this, is when, let's say, for example, if I'm on the phone and you're in the same room with me, and I got somebody on speakerphone, but you're on the side and you are recording our conversation, meaning that you're recording me talking to a person on speakerphone, that's called eavesdropping. That's against the law. That's illegal. You understand? So what I'm going to be doing tomorrow, or should I say later on in the morning, is I'm going to be doing a live stream where I'm going to take you through the phone call where you're going to hear Wepad North America. You're going to hear Nigel on the phone call make various promises on what he's going to do to take care of the situation. Those of you that are probably watching the live, you don't have no clue what's going on. But I purchased a scooter that is very expensive, and it was shipped to me damaged. It just needs some parts that could be replaced. Now, under normal circumstances, a company would ship out a brand new scooter and tell you to ship back the old one, or whatever the case is, or they'll just let you keep it. They wouldn't care because it's all about good customer service and good quality business. The company went ghost. They made several promises to ship out the parts. They never did. And as of right now, they changed their shipping policies, meaning that the scooter that they shipped to me that was damaged, they upgraded their shipping methods, and now all of the new shipping scooters that are being shipped is being shipped properly. And I'm seeing them being unboxed all over YouTube, and everybody is getting their scooters properly packaged. The parts are good. Everything is working. And it was all because of my situation that they learned about, but they never took care of my situation. So tomorrow I'm going to be airing out Wepad North America to the public. If you're into the scooter business, if you're into the scooter world and you want to buy a scooter, do not purchase any scooters from Wepad. They have no warranty service on their scooters. You're literally buying a product that has no warranty. I promise you. Their company, in my opinion, practice fraud and scams, and they are going to ignore you if anything is wrong with your scooter, and especially if you complain about it. Now, Wepad don't realize that I'm a content creator and a journalist and an influencer on YouTube, and I take these type of things very serious. So I will be going live tomorrow on my Ringo Motovlog channel, where we're going to pretty much discuss this recording with Wepad North America, because the promises that he made on that phone call is very shocking, because he never followed through, never shipped out the products, never gave word on what the status is, and he went ghost. I emailed him again to let him know that he failed a customer, which is me, and I also texted him on Instagram, and he viewed the text, he viewed the Instagram post. It says seen, right? But he never responded. So my purpose in doing this, and what's sad about this, ladies and gentlemen, is I had purchased that particular scooter for my birthday, which was June the 1st. I ordered the scooter on April 24th, 2023. And up to now, the scooter is literally sitting there collecting dust, can't use it, can't do anything with it. You know what I mean? Because the parts that is needed, you know, I'm waiting on the company. So eventually what I'm going to have to do is, I guess, replace those parts myself, and I guess go to AliExpress and find similar parts, and I guess to get the scooter up and running so I'm able to get my money's worth. I would have never thought that that particular company would do such a thing, because I had high hopes that they would be a company that is stand up. They have good integrity. That's what I thought initially. And it's just sad to say that I have to air them out. Now, if you go to the Ringo Motovlog channel and subscribe and watch the videos, I have a ton of videos over there talking about this ordeal that I've been doing. Now, my initial approach was legal action. I decided that's not the best option. The best option is airing them out on social media. The reason why they lose money when you air them out. I realized that, and the Most High told me, with my abilities and my understanding of social media, I can cause a company to crumble just through videos. They'll lose thousands, if not millions of dollars. You understand? So what I'm going to continue to do is warn the public. And you know what's so crazy about this, ladies and gentlemen? This scooter is very expensive. Very expensive. It's called the Wepad Sonic X. And they shipped me that out damaged. And basically what I did initially is I had to order another scooter from another brand, which is Mini Motors USA. I ordered another scooter, fam. We're talking about another scooter, about $8,000. And I had to order another scooter because I want a scooter to be able to put up content on my scooter channel for my viewers, which will help me to continue to grow the platform over there. So think about that. I already spent thousands of dollars on a scooter and had to turn around and buy another scooter. But now the company that I bought it from is a reputable company, a company that will treat you like a customer. And we're going to talk about all of those things when I do the unboxing. I'm going to show you, ladies and gentlemen, what an unboxing look like. So if you're in the market and you want to purchase a scooter, whether this is your first scooter, and I'm not really here to promote that particular company. That's not my intentions. I'm an actual scooter enthusiast, and I'm actually dealing with a situation that is very, very sad. It's very troubling and frustrating. And if I can direct other people towards a company where they can spend their hard-earned money and be respected, it would be Mini Motors USA. They pretty much will take care of you. Initially, I was going with that company at first because I bought 3 scooters from them already. But I said, let me go with Wepad because this will be my first Wepad scooter. And it was my first, and it's my last, because I'm not doing business with them anymore. You understand? The only way I could do business with a company is if they have good customer service. So you want to tune into that live show tomorrow. I will be on camera. I will be on camera later on today. I'm just setting up the studio. All the work has been done and accomplished, ladies and gentlemen. All the work is done. I will be on camera. Right? I told you the place was a wreck because it was a lot of work that I had to do installing this air system. So I have this air cooling system set up, you know what I mean, where it has the intake, the outtake, all of the stuff is set up. So now I'll be able to breathe. You know what I mean? So we're going to be talking about that situation. So if you're not subscribed over on my scooter channel, subscribe. You know what I mean? Take a look at the videos, look at what's going on, because the company Wepad is trying to suppress my content because their platform on YouTube have about 60,000 subs. So normally what happens is when they upload a video, their video will get more views. Now, I could easily crush them through this platform, but I'm not really wasting my time doing that. I have about 2 videos that I made that's over here, but I want to pretty much keep all of the information on the scooter channel for those that are in the scooter market that's interested in those type of videos, you know? So we're going to be going live later on, and we're going to break down the phone call for you to hear for yourself. When you hear this phone call, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to be disappointed. And it's sad because I thought that Nigel was a cool guy. I thought that he was cool because what happened was when he heard about the situation, he reached out to me on Instagram. He reached out to me, asked me what's the problem. I told him the problem. He knew what it was. And then he called me on Instagram through the phone. And normally I never answer for anybody. And when he did that, he spoke, he made a lot of promises. And as soon as he called, my first initial thing was, hey, record this. Record this phone call, because this phone call can make or break a company. And trust and believe, it's going to sabotage Wepad. It's going to sabotage Wepad, because any customer that is looking for those scooters and they hear Nigel from Wepad make those promises and didn't deliver and totally ignored me, they will not be doing Wepad they will not be doing business with Wepad at all. It's just the facts. Right? So, hey, go over there and subscribe if you want to keep up with what's happening. And if you like cool scooter videos, I got a lot of content coming up, because pretty much I'm gonna talk more over there about the situation, because they were supposed to send me brakes, a new tail light, because when they shipped me the scooter, it had damaged brakes, tail light, key ignition, everything was damaged. They didn't put the front tire on with the hub motor. Totally unprofessional. But guess what? Because of my issue, they restructured their shipping situation, but their customer service is still horrible. It's sad, fam. Trust and believe, you do not want to miss that live stream. So that being said, we're going to get up on out of here. The channel is Ringo Motor Vlog. That's the name of the channel. Ringo Motor Vlog. That's the name of the channel, fam. I'll put a link in the comments. Let me see if I can go there. Ringo Moto Vlog. You know what I mean? Because I really need more people to hold on a second. Let me turn this volume down before it gets loud. I really need more people to be on board with supporting this cause because we're talking about a company in Korea. It's a Korean company in South Korea, and they are committing scams and frauds. And I don't tolerate that type of stuff. And I don't want anybody in the United States to get suckered because, look, I ain't gonna lie. Wepad make very innovative scooters. Their scooters are very stylish, very creative. The technology that they do is far ahead of the game. But at the same time, their customer service is the worst customer service in the history of history. The worst. You're not going to get no help. They're not going to be supportive of you. And there is no warranty on their products. Trust and believe that, fam. No warranty whatsoever on their products. They're liars. I'm going to bring it all out tomorrow, fam. We're going to have a field day with this one. And I want people to share it because it's very important that we get the word out there. Because this is the route that I chose to go. This is the route. This is the type of route that actually hurt a company. Because when you have one person that give a bad review about a product and a service, it's very important. And it's going to make many other people not support. Now think about this, Wepad. I have 840-something people listening to me right now talking about your situation. It's not going to be good for you. That's 800 and something possible sales lost. You know? And if you're a scooter enthusiast and you want to get into that field, you know what I mean? Watch my platform because I'm going to be very supportive in helping you on your decisions. Now, there are dealers that sell Wepad scooters that still work with Wepad. There's one in particular that's in New York. I've reached out to them. You know what I'm saying? I've reached out to them to see, you know, what's going on and see if they can help out in various issues. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty much going to see about giving them a chance on seeing how they move because, again, me personally, I don't really trust none of these dealers. At the same time, certain businesses, I try to give them the benefit of the doubt to see how they move. And if they move, I report on it. Because the way it works, ladies and gentlemen, is like this. As a content creator on YouTube, companies and businesses should be very concerned when doing business with a content creator. You have to do business right because if not, I'm reporting everything. I'm going to report the news and I'm going to share with the public my experience. I shared my experience about my scooter being shipped damaged from Wepad Korea, and Wepad Korea got in their feelings. And because of that, they don't want to support and help me with the situation that I'm dealing with. So if I can cause them to lose thousands, if not millions of dollars in sales, that makes me happy. That makes me happy. I don't have a problem buying a scooter. I can buy many scooters. That's nothing. You know what I mean? It's about the principle thing. The principle. For some reason, they probably think that I can't buy a scooter. I can buy many scooters. That's not the problem. I just bought another one just to make them see that I'm supporting Mini Motors USA. Just so I can unbox it and ride out in the sunset and talk about Wepad in a negative way, giving them constant bad criticism and bad press. Because what that's going to do is going to shape public opinion and make them understand that they never gave me the support. Imagine, ladies and gentlemen, buying a washer and dryer and there's no warranty. That's exactly what happens if you buy a Wepad scooter. You get no warranty, ladies and gentlemen. Trust and believe me, I am a real customer, and you're going to see me on camera tomorrow, later on in the day, and we're going to talk about it. So that's pretty much that. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and it is what it is. Shout out to Serena for the membership. Salute to you, Serena, for the membership. Right? And if you want to know what kind of scooter I ordered from Mini Motors USA, I ordered a Dualtron X Limited, the Dualtron X Limited. That's the scooter that I was originally going to buy before I purchased the Wepad. I was going with the Dualtron Limited X, or the Dualtron X Limited. And I said, let me go with Wepad because I never owned the Wepad scooter. I always wanted one because I'm a big fan of the Wepad scooters. I am. I can't lie. I am a fan of their work, meaning their scooters, but their customer service is no good, ladies and gentlemen. It's not worth supporting. You know what I mean? It's not worth dealing with. So my mission is focused on them losing money. That's my mission, and they cannot stop that. Why? Bad publicity. Bad publicity, fam. It's just, hey, if you do right by a customer, the customer's going to promote your business. The customer's going to promote your product. That's just how it is. Let me see with the chat. How many of you in the chat ever went to Amazon to purchase something, and before you purchased it, you looked at the reviews, and once you saw 3 bad reviews, it made you second guess that product? How many people that happened to? How many of you went to Amazon to buy something and you looked at the reviews and it had horrible reviews and it made you second guess and you just walked out the door and left and said, forget them, I'm not spending my money? Cause that's how I shop. I shop based off of reviews. And I always go to the bad reviews first. I don't go to the good reviews because a lot of times the good reviews is paid advertisement. I go straight to the bad reviews first and I read up on that. They be like, stir clear, do not buyer beware. I look for those comments because those comments are coming from real people. You know what I mean? So, hey, I'm gonna get up on out of here. I got things to do. I got to prepare for that particular live stream. You know what I mean? We're gonna pretty much talk about that. And the goal of that particular live stream is to spread all over social media so that any potential buyer of Wepad scooters will be informed about what Nigel of Wepad North America has done in terms of ghosting a customer, making promises that he did not deliver on, and it just proves that there's no warranty. Because if he's in charge of sales and warranty services and he did not deliver in my situation, that means that this company is a fraud. It's one big scam. And it's my goal to bring that information to the public. This is what I live for. This is what I live for, fam. I'm a professional at what I do. Very thorough. Wepad don't really realize that giving bad customer service is only going to bring companies down. And I've done this many times to many other companies. One person, I was able to cripple a company with just me alone. Because that's all it takes on social media. You know what I mean? That's it. So, peace and blessings to everybody. Appreciate anybody that may have subscribed to the channel. You know what I mean? Ringo Motor Vlog, you know what I'm saying? I really appreciate if you subscribe because when we go live, we want to make sure that we have an audience over there. Again, I could easily go live over here and have 1,000 people over here watching, but I prefer to keep that on the scooter channel for people that actually are into scooter related content. And even if you're not, if you're into justice for purchasing products and getting bad services, then it's the video you need to be a part of because it can happen to you in any situation. You can go buy a motorcycle, a car, a washer, and a company is giving you problems and you're trying to get justice and nobody's there to hear your voice. Fortunately for me, I have a voice and I have a platform and I'm gonna use every resource and power that I have to bring attention to this situation so nobody can get into a situation like this ever again. You know what I mean? That's my goal because Wepad has totally let me down and it's not going to go unpunished. Trust and believe that. So that being said, I appreciate everybody stopping by, supporting the platform. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat. Let me give a few shout outs on this Cash App real quick. You know what I mean? I got to go get me something to eat. I'm starving right now, fam. I am hungry right now. So, yeah, I'm very passionate about what I believe. And I just don't want to see nobody else go through the same nightmare. Imagine this: the Wepad Sonic X is supposed to be a birthday gift that I gifted myself, fam. And look at what I'm dealing with, you know. And I got 2 videos on this platform that you could look at, but I prefer if you support the other platform as well because we want to get the traffic to be over there. Let me see. Shout out to this Arlene. Let me see. Yeah, Arlene for the 5, double 5 on the Cash App. Edward D for the 5. Sheila for the 5. Jason for the 10. Leah, I believe. Anna Lay for the $2 support. Keith for the 10. Bernice for the 15. V Dubman for the 70 support. Terry for the $20 support. McPherson for the 10. Appreciate you. See, ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to content, I take this stuff very serious. And it's one thing to have a company in the United States do bad business, but it's another thing when a company in South Korea do bad business. That's when I got to turn the heat up, because you're going to respect the United States. This is just a fact. You're going to respect the United States of America. If you are in South Korea and you are running business and you're doing business with the United States, you're going to respect Americans. We're going to make it very difficult for you to make money over here. I promise you. I'm going to make it very difficult for Wepad. Very, very difficult. The show later on today is going to cripple Wepad. I'm just letting you know right now. You guys should have did the right thing. It's going to cripple you. It is going to stir everybody away from your company. Trust and believe that. Matter of fact, I would even go as far to say that they're going to end up getting rid of Nigel of Wepad North America, and they're going to shut all of that stuff down and replace him with somebody else. May have done it already, but it doesn't really matter to me, because I thought he was a stand-up guy. He basically betrayed the trust, and he misrepresented Wepad. He said that he's here to support the customers in North America, and he failed. And we're going to air all of that out. So that being said, it is what it is. I gave the channel 1,000 times, man. Well, come on, man. Let me see. Oh, I didn't pin it. That's what it is. Okay, I can't pin it because my Cash App is at the top. But hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. I pinned it to the top so it replaces the other link. The channel is at the top. You know what I mean? That's my scooter channel, right? We're building that channel up. It has all the content that regard to the situation at hand. Look over the videos, share the videos, let other people know in your neck of the woods, because I'm pretty sure some of you know people that are into scooters, that buy scooters. Tell them, do not buy anything from Wepad. Check out this video on YouTube with this guy named Ringo. Check out his situation. You know what I mean? Because there's other people. If you read my comments, there's other people that have commented that they also had bad experiences with Wepad. And hey, you got to learn how to make a company fall to their knees. Because at the end of the day, you, the people, have the power. Companies be thinking that they are the boss. No, they work for us. You know, when a company do bad, you regulate that situation. You make them know that your dollar count. And the way you deal with them where it hurts, in their pocket. And that's what I'm going to deal with. So we're going to get up on out of here. I got to get something to eat. I'm coming back later on. I don't know exactly what time, but I'm coming back on because I have everything set up. But I'm going to do another video stream regarding the AI technology and what's taking place, and how the industry is going to be full of robots. And a lot of you may end up losing your job because of this. And we cannot trust the AI technology. I think that they should crush it. I think that they should burn it and stop using this type of technology. I think they should stop. I really think that we're going to get into a situation just like the movie I, Robot. We're going to get into a situation like that, and they're going to be using these robots to kill people, to harm people, to extort people. There's going to be a lot of problems because this is real and it's happening. So I'm going to be back on. Like I said, I'm going to go grab me something to eat real quick. I'll probably be back on like around 2:30, 3 a.m. I'm going to be back on. And it is what it is. Keep it locked. Appreciate everybody coming through. Salute to everybody in the chat. V-Dub, man, all the moderators everywhere, all the members, all the people that salute and rock with the platform. Appreciate your support. Without you, I can't do this. With you, I can continue to move forward. It's just that's just the way it is. You know what I'm saying? I understand that. So again, we're going to be going live on my Ringo Motovlog. And if you haven't subscribed to my Ringo TV Raw platform, subscribe over there too. I got to get some content over there. Ringo TV Raw, that's my other channel. Make sure you go over there and subscribe as well, so that we can keep this movement going, putting out this truth. I'm gonna have to spend some time over there putting out content. It's just that I'm busy with a lot of different things. It's very frustrating, fam. You'd be surprised how frustrated I be dealing with this situation with Wepad. And to overcome the frustration, the Most High said, just keep making videos. Keep making videos. Forget about them per se, because they think for some reason that my back is against the wall and I can't do nothing. They don't realize that I'm skilled in many different, elements and, areas in life. I'm very skilled at what I do, but it's the principal thing that I'm fighting against, the principle. You know what I mean? I'm a principled man. So to see injustice like this, it's gross negligence. And I don't want nobody else to face that, So I'm using all my resources to make sure that Wepad lose a lot of money. And they're losing money right now as I speak. They're losing a ton of customers. A ton. Because I had a lot of people that was, pretty much hitting me up about the scooter, and they couldn't wait for me to do all these videos and all of this stuff. And I already reported back to them and told them, do not purchase a scooter. You had a lot of people that wanted to purchase a Wepad, and I told them, don't do it. And they said, you didn't even have to tell me. I'm not, by the pure fact of what they did to you. So, hey, that's a win for me, fam. You know what I mean? So I appreciate everybody that went over there and subscribed to the channel. Look forward to seeing you over there in the morning. Again, we're going to be there on camera, and we're going to address these issues. And you're going to hear for yourself. I'm going to bring out all the stats, all the facts, the emails, the text messages. I'm bringing everything out thoroughly. Wepad is going to be on trial in the morning. That being said, it is what it is. They made their choice. They're going to the court of public opinion on my platform. And in my courtroom, I'm the judge, the jury, executioner. I'm everything all in one. Right? And what's so sad about this, ladies and gentlemen, I was actually banned from a scooter forum. I was actually banned because of me talking about these issues. And I think that the reason why I was banned, ladies and gentlemen, is not because I did anything wrong, because I didn't break any rules. I think I was banned because the people that were behind that platform have a possible side deal with Wepad. And by me talking about negative things in the chat, it sort of like discourages sales, which will prevent them from getting money on the back end. That's why they booted me up on out of the forum. Ain't that something? The love of money, man, I tell you, it's really the root of all evil, fam. So, yo, we're going to get up on out of here. Y'all be safe. Ringo TV Reactions, the best reactionary channel on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe today. Click the notification bell for more Ringo TV Reactions. I'm out, fam. Peace.
If you like our content, consider supporting via Cash App at $Ringo TV Raw. Become a patron on patreon.com for exclusive video content not shown on YouTube. You could also support through PayPal at paypal.me/RingoTVRaw. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the bell to be notified of new content. Follow me on Instagram at Ringo TV Raw.
This is Ringo TV Reactions, the only channel on YouTube bringing you the truth, 100% raw and uncut. I'm out. Peace.